This is Sneaker Gears. My name is Levi, and welcome to another episode of Power Gears, where we talk about the best training shoes to meet your needs. Today, we're talking about the best training shoe of 2017. Let's get into it. All right. So whenever you talk about the best of anything, there's always going to be caveats. So when I talk about the best training shoe, what I'm referring to is the best overall shoe for multiple body types, for multiple practices, whether you're in the gym, taking classes, whether you're on the field, you're running, no matter what aspect that you're using, you're going to be able to have success with this shoe. And the number one training shoe for, I believe, most people, no matter what you're using, is going to be the JJ Watt II. So, and let me kind of go into that. It doesn't mean it's for everybody, but it means if you buy the JJ Watt II, no matter who you are, you're going to be able to enjoy majority of what this shoe has to offer. So I'll go through 1, 2, 3, that being number one. So you watch this video, you got what you want out of it. I would say if you want something a little bit lighter, you want something that's a little bit closer to the ground, more barefoot feel, the Speed TR2 is probably going to be a better option for you. But the majority of questions I get from people out there is what kind of training shoe has more cushioning. So that's where I give the edge to the JJ Watt. But that Speed TR is going to be your natural, true successor to the Nano 6 if you like that one. The number 3 training shoe, and or maybe it's number 2 depending on your needs, is actually going to be the Nike Metcon Repper. Now, this shoe is really, really close to the JJ Watt. The only difference I would give the edge to the JJ Watt is if you are doing heavier lifting, the JJ Watt is going to give you a little bit higher of a heel lift. It's 7 millimeters versus just 4, and that's going to put you in a better position, say, for squats. As well as the JJ Watt does have an actual heel plug, giving you a solid planted feeling. The Metcon does an absolutely amazing job, and I would say for the majority of people, you're not going to notice a difference. But that's where I'll give the slight edge. So if you prefer Nike, the Metcon is going to be an awesome option. And for those who are watching, sticking around, this is my 100th video. So as a kind of a thank you to my subscribers out there, once we cross over 4,200 subscribers, which isn't too many, if you follow me on Facebook, as well as you follow me on Instagram, give me a post, let me check it out. I will be giving away a pair of Metcon Reppers in the black and white colorway. Now, these have been used by me. They will be free for whoever is the winner, and these are something that are in a size 12 or 12 and a half. Let's take a look. 12 and a half. Anyway, these are so good, I actually did buy myself another pair just because I do highly, highly recommend them. But this review is on the JJ Watt II and why that's number one. So let's get into it. Alright, so the JJ Watt II is actually going to be a really good precursor to the new Nano 8 coming out. The upper uses the best iteration of Nano Weave that Reebok has done yet, where it actually is very flexible. It moves with your foot really well. What's nice about this is it does run a little bit wide, a little bit big, so for a wide footer like me, it's perfect. But if you're not a wide footer, it does have these straps, so you're able to torque it down really nicely. So I believe anyone's going to be able to get a really nice fit. Now, that lacing system also gives it incredible lateral stability, which a majority of training shoes don't have. The Nano 6 did actually a really good job of that compared to almost any other trainers out there. So this takes it up another notch. So as far as fit, I would say go true to size and or go half a size down if you do have a narrow or maybe normal foot. Now, as far as the upper containment support, you do have actually a spring plate in the bottom, and you can see kind of that flick back effect. It does use a turf kind of traction, but what's nice about that is using these on either a hardwood for doing deadlifts or on a mat floor, rubber floor like in CrossFit, the traction on these has been outstanding no matter what. It is a hard rubber as well as it does have some deep grooves, so this is something that's going to last you a long time. Now, the biggest part and what makes this so successful is the cushioning, how it performs running and how it performs lifting, where I think this does just an amazing job for everyone. The Nano 7 has been noted as being one of the best lifting shoes out there. The Nano 2 is probably one of the best runners out there. And I think Nike's done a great job on the Metcon, kind of striking a nice balance. And I do have the DSX2 coming in. Obviously, that's kind of towards the end of the year, as well as the Nano 8. So as far as 2017 is concerned, this is still going to be the winner. But this is using a new cushioning. Goodness, cloud foam. No, liquid foam. So I know that their cloud is something they have in their running shoes on their fluid ride. But liquid foam on this is something they're not using on any other shoe, which is kind of weird. But it does not provide any energy return, but it does a great job absorbing impact. So if you're running on city streets, if you're running on concrete, it's going to give you that energy absorption. Like, you don't feel that pain going through your knees. You don't have to run absolutely perfect. If you ever run in the Nano, they're not great runners, but they're very flexible. They're very light. It allows you to run more naturally. This does flow. It does have very nice flexibility, very good transition, as well as what I was talking about. It does have a heel plug, and something you can't quite see. I'd like to believe it's under here, but when you're doing deadlifts, if you're doing squats or doing anything that requires heavy weight, this is still going to give you the support you need for that. So you can use this for heavy lifting, which is awesome. Now, on top of that, and something you can probably see right here, it is a completely flat bottom. So that's another thing that Nike does not do a great job. If you look at the Nike Free lineup, there's always a big arch coming up on the heel or a curve, as well as the Nano 2 that I just got. Those are great runners. The heel actually angles up. So whenever you're doing heavier movements, it's not quite there. If you're doing like 95 pounds, 150 pounds, kind of lighter weights for thrusters, that kind of support is not as needed, so don't worry. But that's when I go about saying, no matter what weight you're doing, this is something that's going to be absolutely fantastic for everyone out there. Guys, thank you for watching. Give that video a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. I will be giving away a pair of Metcon reppers for those of you guys who do want them. Again, it is a 12.5, so I don't know if that limits the audience out there. They have been used by me in the gym, on running. But obviously, I do take care of my shoes, and you kind of see behind me, I have a lot. So I don't put too much wear on any specific one of my shoes. And again, because of the wear I was doing those, I did get a second pair. And hopefully that speaks to you and let you know how highly I believe in that. So guys, shoot me your questions. Let me know if you have anything specific to you, if your body type, what you're looking for. If I can help, that's my goal. This is an episode of Power Gears. If you guys follow me on my website, still building that up on sneakergears.com. But really appreciate you guys, and we'll come at you next time.